About a pair of damaged Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons off of eBay. Let's see if I can fix them. Okay, so I got a set of used Nintendo Switch parts. Supposedly this was broken. It's actually been bent, but it's turning on. So, got two used Joy-Cons. I did already try this, so this one clicks in. This one does not. Could be on the Switch side, could be on the Joy-Con side. Don't know yet, since they're both 4 parts. Put that aside, and I'm going to open up this one. I'm just going to do a quick little visual inspection. I think it's completely dead. Alright, I'll open it up. Alright, let's take a look at this here. So we have trigger button, battery, rumble. Looks like the logic board's in the bottom there, and this is the track with the connectors here. So this will connect to the bottom here, which should make that noise, that pop noise when it clicks, this switch noise. Alright, got my pliers. So let's see if I can. We'll start off with these connectors here. They could be loose. I'm just going about be the easiest way. So we got 2 screws here, 2 screws here, this button, the battery. Alright, we'll take out the battery. Here's down here. Let's go with the plastic. Wondering if the battery is really shot, would it not allow this to work without battery? I'm gonna clean these real quick. Get with that plan B. That'll be plan B. So plan B will be if cleaning this terminal here and here with this cable doesn't allow the switch to recognize it, then plan B will be to swap this battery with this one that is being recognized. So this one is powering while it's connected to the switch, at least it is turning on, so the battery on this one is working. Before I go that route, let me just clean these connectors. Get that connector off, and now I want to get this connector off. How do I get there? Let's see. Got a screw right there, and it's a Phillips. So 400Y for the outer shell, and then everything internal seems to be 00 Phillips. Zoom into that real quick here. Alright, so take a look at this. When I take those screws off, we have another ribbon cable right here. And this ribbon cable is for this trigger button here. So very Gently, I'm going to lift that flap to get to that. Or actually, you know what? I don't need to take that button apart because I just want to take this here. So I'm not going to mess with that. I'm just going to take this flap up and then take this out. Okay. And now this is separate. Okay. So this is the rail. Connects to the switch. Just doing a quick little physical inspection. Everything here looks good. This looks good. Nothing unusual. Alright, so looking further, I want to take a look at this connector here. So I'm going to disassemble it just a little bit more. I just want to take a closer look at this here, see how this works. So got a screw here, one here, and another one here, and they're all seems to be 00 Phillips. So let's take this further down. Okay, so this is the board. Okay. Got a button there, and I got a button there, 3 buttons here. So this board, and then LED lights. So this board here, whoop, there we go. So we got button, 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 button here, button here, button here, and then this connects to that. And then this connector here is for the switch part of it, connecting to the actual switch body. Okay, so given this cleaning, I took all this apart. Don't know. Let me a little bit there. Okay. Not sure if this is gonna work. I'm thinking it's power-wise. Power's the issue. But let me go ahead and clean these two real quick off camera, and then we'll reassemble it. Okay. Reassembled it. Let's see if it connects. I'm thinking it's the battery. So this one, no problem. Let's open this, take the battery in this, and put it in here. Alright, this is the blue one, the blue Joy-Con battery. Put it in here, and see if it works. Make sure these things are polar opposites. Okay, got the blue battery in here. Let's give it a try. And okay. So it's not the battery. myself in a pickle here because I don't have another switch to test to see if this switch has this problem here, or if this Joy-Con, right side Joy-Con, is the issue. Alright, I'll play around with it a little bit more. I'll come back to this video once I've figured if it's this that's the problem or if it's this that's the problem. Alright, after a little bit more testing, I am coming to the conclusion that this Joy-Con rail is not working. I actually swapped out this rail with another switch rail and it still wasn't reading. So what I'm going to do now, which I think will solve the issue, I got another rail and I'm just going to put that new rail into this Joy-Con and plug it in there and see if it'll acknowledge it now. So let's go ahead and do that real quick here. Alright, last minute ditch effort. I think the logic board's got an issue, but the Joy-Con rail just replaced this part. It didn't replace this PCB board right here. So I'm wondering if this PCB board is defective. To eliminate that, I got a fully functioning Joy-Con right here. I'm just going to take this, which is all of this working from a working Joy-Con, hook it up to this, and see if this will be recognized. If this on this does not work, then in conclusion, definitely this PCB board is no good. This will be parts Joy-Con for future repairs. So let's get to it. I'm gonna swap it out real quick here and probably speed it up for you guys. Alright, now I'm going to make sure here that these ribbon cables are extra tight, just to eliminate any reason for false contact. So we got one in there, and this one. It's very snug on that one, so make sure it goes snug into this connector right here. Go. And I know it's missing a trigger button and this isn't fully assembled, but I just want to make sure that the switch does recognize it, because if it does, then it's this board right here. Alright, moment of truth. Will it work? And unfortunately not. Yeah, this PCB is dead. Yeah, that is a working Joy-Con rail from working Joy-Con and the battery, and this is not being registered. But I did want to show this. So this Joy-Con's got a little bit of drift going up. See that? There we go. We're gonna fix that. Yeah, so to the right, to the left, down, no issues. Yeah. See, no issues here. No issues here, no issues there. And there we go. So it's not traveling. I don't have a back. I don't have a way to go back right now. I would show it in game. Can I? Cancel. Alright, let me cut to a game clip real quick and I'll show you what this means. That right there. See how it's kind of floating there? Look at that. Yeah, that's drift. Alright, never mind. You guys saw it there perfectly. Okay, yep. So it's got some serious drift right now. It's not locking. It's just kind of hovering there. It needs to go back to the dead zone, and it's not doing that. Yeah. There you go. Alright, so let's... Let's go ahead and open this one up. I'll show you how to fix that. Alright, let me go ahead and speed up the teardown of this. Just 1, 2, 3. Boom! Look at that. Already disassembled the majority of it. So you got 2 screws right here, and then 1 more screw right here for that, and then this can come off. You have a... Let's go ahead and pry that. Let's go ahead and remove this out of the way. You got a HD motor ribbon right here. So if I can get that. Get that out of the way, and I already took 1 screw out. Let me take the last one. And here is, just kind of push it out. Alright, and here is the Joy-Con itself. So the issue is it going up and coming back down. So let's go ahead and give that a cleaning. Just go to your local hardware store, get yourself some electronic cleaner, and just kind of hose it. It's not conductive, so it's not going to cause any trouble. You might want to put on some gloves. It's not good for your hands. And just kind of work it. Work it in, work it in. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this. It's got a little... Alright, so I just went ahead and I kind of want to raise this dust protector it's got here. So I can just go in there and just kind of go to town.
what I'm doing, I'm just going left and right, up and down. I'm just kind of working it. Just want to make sure it gets all up in there. Kind of cleans it itself. And this stuff dries up really quickly, but you can also blow with some air. Also, you can clean these and fix them. Sometimes they don't get completely fixed, and if this doesn't fix it, then what I'll do is I'll just take a joint of I can take it from one of these other ones, like this one for instance, and just replace it. And you can also do these, I mean, you can purchase these at Amazon for a couple bucks. They're not that expensive. So see a lot of damaged Joy-Cons online. It's a very easy fix. Watch when I reassemble it. It's not that many steps to taking it apart, just like there's not that many steps to putting it back together. So we're just going to go ahead here and push it back in. Make sure the HD Rumble ribbon's on top. And let's get our screw. Alright, here's the other one. And then just firm all the way down. Now we're going to go ahead and connect this ribbon connector back into its spot. Alright, and then we're going to connect the analog stick into its little ribbon connector hole. Alright, after that's all done, then I'm going to get this guy and my R button that flew away. Oh, lost the spring there. I'm just going to put my thumb over there on top of the spring so it doesn't go flying. And I should have put this connector first, but I'll do it now. Alright, then this connector for the other trigger button. And that should be all our, that's going to be all the, what do I want to say? It's going to be all the ribbon connectors that you need to worry about. Okay, and now we're going to go 3 screws. One here. Another screw here. the last screw right here. And that is all it takes to get to the analog stick. Alright, normally if I tap it, if it had stick drift, it would drift. And I can tell you, Link is not moving on his own. Fortunately, I wasn't able to fix the red Joy-Con, had a PCB issue that I couldn't figure it out. But I did fix the very common Joy-Con drift issue on the blue Joy-Con. So 1 out of 2. Just remember, because it's broken doesn't mean it's trash. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.